Hello, YouTubes! Welcome to the Mad Podcast. Tonight we're going to be discussing Fallout 4 and some other fun shit, so stay tuned.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Mad Mike. I'm joined tonight by Muska.
They say I have the biggest antlers.
And they took Mitch.
I'm back. Sadly.
Back from the wildlands of Australia.
I'm here, boys.
Back from the outback steakhouse.
Oh, Christ.
Bloody good steak, though. Bloody good steak.
So how you guys doing this week?
Pretty good. Busy as shit.
I am feeling fantastic. I just graduated, so that's brilliant. I have a couple of months to do what I want to do. So, yes.
Oh,
Nice. Congratulations.
Good shit.
Everybody leave congratulations in the comments.
Thank you, boys and gals.
Or don't. I mean, you could be a cunt if you want.
Shit.
So what about you, Muska? What have you been up to?
A whole lot of 3D modeling in Maya for the project for college shit. I have to make a winter scene in Japan. And so I've been modeling the stuff in Maya and texturing it and shit. And then I have to put it into Unity and make it look nice. I got snow effects, which is awesome because it looks like stuff you could put in a real game. Fight me. It's great. And then, so what are you up to, Mike? You got shit you doing?
A whole bunch of fucking nothing, really. I took my son to a Christmas parade today, and I've been working on the YouTube shit, so really nothing interesting.
I've been working on the railroad.
So anyway, since I have nothing to talk about, the first topic I wanted to get into tonight is, how do I want to word this? Is Fallout 4 Game of the Year material?
I don't know. There isn't much competition. Like, I don't think Black Ops 3 is going to be competition at all. It's a great game. It really is. But I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not 100% sure. There have been some, like, bugs and glitches. It's not like everybody talks about, oh, it's a Bethesda game, it's gonna be so game-breaking, like, I'm not gonna be able to play it. Every review, it's released and shit. I'm gonna have to wait, like, 4 months before you can even load up past the loading screens and shit. No, there haven't been many bugs. I mean, I've seen some bugs, like, I think we talked about this yesterday, or last podcast, like, I saw Paladin Dance just kind of, like, slide on his butt everywhere.
Yeah, no joke. I've been following him around trying to get that glitch to happen.
Nice. I don't know.
No success.
I still need to put that out because I've got it recorded. It's the best thing ever. But I mean, I've had a few closed stops. Nothing big. No. There have been some things that just aren't quite as well explained, and they just kind of drop you in and let you figure it out, which is kind of taking away from the experience. Like,
right.
I didn't realize that some quests, I'm not going to say which ones, just for people who haven't played it yet, some quests go with the Radiant AI system, which means that they're just a thing that happen forever. So you could play this quest line for another 10,000 hours, and you wouldn't be done with it. It's a random number generation event that just kind of happens. Like, it'll select through a list of enemies at a list of locations. And the one frustrating part about it is it'll bring back areas that you've cleared. So I'll go and I'll, like, kill all the raiders everywhere. And then it'll have this question and be like, hey, go clear the raiders at the Tunguska simulations. And I'll be like, fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, I think my biggest point is the one thing you brought up early on there, is it doesn't have any real competition for Game of the Year. You know, certainly Black Ops 3 is a big deal, but it's nothing to really get excited about. The only other game I've heard talk about for Game of the Year was The Witcher 3.
Oh, yeah.
Which,
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. I played it a little bit, but it didn't really excite me that much.
I haven't played it yet. I have like 40 fucking games in my Steam library that I probably never played. It's kind of sad, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I began playing it and figured I would do a full Let's Play of it, but it just didn't catch my interest as much as Fallout 4 would. And I think that's something that a lot of gamers could agree with. And that being said, I also think Bethesda planned it out this way. Because, you have really only one other game that people could see maybe winning Game of the Year this year. This isn't the year where we got, multiple AAA titles.
Yeah.
We just got The Witcher 3 and Fallout 4.
And I haven't honestly heard of that many games that are just like stunning that have been talked about. Like, I believe Deep Silver is going to be rebooting. What was that game? Or no, I think they got bought out by Crytek or something. Or Crytek was going to be working on it, and Crytek was like, "Fuck this," and then Deep Silver bought it. Homefront 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's interesting, it looks like it's going to be something like the Far Cry thing where there's like a bunch of bases everywhere and you got to go free them and whatnot. Kind of like how Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 3 worked out with the Outpost system. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of wondering, because that is not at all how Homefront 1 played out, which I haven't played it yet, but I kind of want to. I know like a lot of people have been giving it bad reviews, but I'm kind of wondering just because of it looks like a fun game, kind of just.
I compare when Fallout, when Homefront first came out, it was getting all the negative reviews that it could possibly get. And it looked like a great game to me. I wanted to play it. I was excited for it. Now, unfortunately, I never got the time to play it. But the way I see it is Homefront got the same treatment like, say, if another company just came out with a sports game. It would get shit on because it wasn't an EA game. In the same respect that Homefront might have gotten more than its fair share of bad reviews simply because it wasn't Call of Duty.
Yeah, because that's a really hard thing to break into because Battlefield and Call of Duty already have kind of the FPS mark nailed down. Really, the only thing that seems to be able to nudge its way in there are games like Insurgency or Counter-Strike that are kind of, dare I say, indie-flavored games.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, I always say
Counter-Strike is just kind of... Oops, sorry, Mitch.
Oh, that's right. I was going to say, I always say that a game is only as good as the community that is behind it. So let's look at Black Ops 3, for example. It's nothing new. It's nothing fantastic. It's what we've got before. But it has such a large group of people behind it that it is a good game.
Exactly.
But let's say if it didn't have, let's say if it wasn't as big as it is, it would just be another mediocre shooter. But it's the people behind it, and like so with the Witcher 3, I doubt that the community behind that is as big as let's say Fallout. I don't think it has as big as a fan base as that does.
Yeah,
exactly.
So yeah, that's how I measure games. Like as a developer myself, that's how I would measure a game's like how good it is. It's not what's in it these days. It's how many people are behind it.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I mean, you can even look at games like Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft. I don't want to say it's a shit game because it's certainly not, but it's nothing. It's nothing technically amazing.
Like mechanics wise, it's not like a bunch of brilliance went into it. It seems like more than not, it was just kind of right timing.
Mm-hmm.
The right flavor.
But you
of the
look
day.
at the community behind it. That's what's keeping it going. You've got people that have been dedicated to it since day one. And they haven't even put out another game yet. They had the Telltale game, which I don't know how the fuck anybody even made that connection to put it out, but
Yeah. They tried with OX10C, but then person kind of was like, fuck that. We're not going to do that. And then they've got scrolls that they were or are working on.
And then there was Cobalt as well. But that's an association with a different developer. And that's quite fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think Person tried making Rubber Brain. Person is Notch, for anybody who doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Person. He tried making Rubber Brain Studios just in case he wants to do anything. But I don't know that I've heard of him working on any projects with that.
Yeah, I don't keep track of them. I wasn't that into Minecraft to begin with, so I haven't really cared, other than knowing that Notch made a shit ton of money off of it.
Around $1 billion, I believe.
Yeah.
It was $1.5 billion for the sales transaction, but he had other people in there who left with him, like I believe Jakob Parser and one of his other colleagues. I can't remember the name right now. I did I was supposed to write an English paper based on your idol in the game industry who has had to go through a lot to, get where they are. So I was like, I don't know anybody who's really had to persevere, or couldn't find any enough sources for somebody who I thought maybe could persevere. So I was like, let's figure out somebody, and somebody recommended Notch. So I was like, oh shit, I'll do that. Sounds like a good idea.
But yeah, I mean, I think I really don't see it going any other way than Fallout 4 winning Game of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
But you guys watching right now, leave a comment down in the comment section. Let us know what you guys think. And with that, also I've got some. There's not much in the way of news right now for Fallout 4, but I did find this little interesting article. So for anybody that doesn't know already, Fallout 4 is getting patches, obviously. And their first patch will be rolled out as a beta patch on Steam. Then the full patch will come to PC users, and then after that, it'll be coming to consoles. So if you're like me and you're playing on a console, you get to enjoy the glitches for a little while longer. And that's really it. I mean, I think everybody's so involved in Fallout 4 right now that nobody really cares about the news.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that because I haven't heard anything. There's just so many guides going up on YouTube. How to get this power armor, how to get this rare weapon, how to defeat this boss, how to have sex with this companion. There's wow. I'm just personally waiting for the creation kit because I'm excited to play all the quest lines, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm kind of like stalling right now. It's just like, do I want to go back and play New Vegas shit or not? Because I'm just I don't want to play through Fallout just because I don't know what I could do personally that would provide an extra spin on what other people are doing.
Right. Well, you focus heavily on mods, right? On your YouTube.
Yeah. Plus, like, if I did that, I wouldn't be able to have like the 62 hours of gameplay that I have so far. I'd probably have more like 20 because I spend a fuck ton of time editing and whatnot.
Right.
So that just would not be a possibility.
But speaking of the Fallout 4 patch, what types of glitches, or what glitches in specifics, or, any mechanic in Fallout 4, what kind of fixes would you guys like to see in Fallout 4? Because I personally am hoping that they finally find a way to keep my fucking settlers off of my goddamn roof, because they keep going up there like fucking idiots and getting stuck. And then I gotta build my stairs.
That reminds me, better pathing for the AI, because
Yes.
like every fucking time I go to my settlement to try and get some stuff, because I have it all on the top floor, like there's always some fuckface walking down the stairs. He's like, hey, I'm walking here, and he's like, no, I'm walking here. You want to go upstairs? I'm just gonna stand right here and stop, and you can't move for a second. So I end up having to be like, fuck everyone, and turn on no clip, and then just rise through the floor like Jesus.
Yeah, see, I
like,
keep
fuck
getting
all you.
that, and then I keep getting fucking, dirty fucking assholes sleeping in my bed.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I know. Same.
Even though I've never once assigned any of them bastards to go sleep in my bed. They just take it upon themselves. Oh, I'm gonna go sleep in Mad Mike's bed tonight.
I don't think this is spoiling anything right now, because it's literally like the first 10 minutes of the game. But have any of you fought a Deathclaw besides the very first one?
Yeah. Yeah, I've killed. I think my total right now is up to 6.
Shit.
I've killed 3. There's the one at the start, yep. And then there was another one, a legendary. I didn't actually get to kill it because the Brotherhood of Steel
Oh yeah.
were going down the same road, and then my first attack of my settlement was a death claw, but
Oh fuck!
Shit.
there was a vertibird that just was there and it killed it. So really, I've only killed one, and that was the one right at the start.
All right.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah, see, I killed.
Like I want to fight them myself.
Yeah, I killed the one at the start, and then I came across a legendary, and then the 4 or 5 others just pissing around in the glowing sea,
Yeah, I
No,
was.
no.
which is a
It was-
terrible fucking place.
Yeah, there was this one other one that I killed myself, but it wasn't really fair because his legs were in a rock, so he couldn't actually attack me. It was
Now that's
it was
the
kind of a
death
free
claw you
kill.
want to come across right there.
I was just standing there like, all right, mate, I'll just keep shooting at you. Couldn't
He's
do it.
just there. Kill me, fucking kill me,
Kill me,
please.
Please.
Mitch putting the death in Deathclaw since whenever the fuck he was born.
Just just make that your quote for life now, and keep it like that
Yeah.
since whenever the fuck I was born. That's
I was
a
wondering,
good
'cause I
idea for a
thought-
tattoo. I'm gonna get one of those fucking typical tattoos. Just says established whenever the fuck.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering because I was going up a legendary Deathclaw with a 45, and I was like, how did I kill it? Because originally I was just like, I stared at him and I accepted my fate, and then I realized it was a scripted event, so I couldn't sneak around him. So I was like, I have to get in this arena type situation and just fuck this guy up. I was like, this isn't going well. Like my character, you could just see him pulling out his rosary beads and just like, okay, I need all the help I can get. Like laid down and prayed to Buddha and shit. And he was like, I need all the help I can get.
Pull a Goku and ask all your people to send you their power. For any Dragon Ball Z fans out there.
Tossed in like the 1,000 Greek gods and prayed to all of them at the same time. Give me the power of Zeus.
And then Kratos just comes out of nowhere and butt fucks the Deathclaw.
Oh shit. Oh man. So now we know what we want to see. So
Yes.
yeah.
That's what we want. We want Kratos butt fucking Deathclaws. No more assholes in our beds, roofs, or stairwells.
And I don't want I had this glitch where one of the guys in my settlement, he got into one of my power armor suits. We were attacked. It then disappeared, and his body was stretched. I have some pictures of it. So I lost a couple of my power suits because they just keep disappearing on the NPCs. And
that's a
then
bug.
Then they don't work. Like they'll no longer do their job because they're in power armor.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. Like I would like to be able to like you know, you kill an incoming raider who's just got power armor, and you're like, I want to take your power armor, and so you do that, but you you can only take the stuff off his body. You can't actually like pull them out of their power armor suit and be like, I'm taking this.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I tell you what, I do, not to get off subject, but I do love what Fallout 4 does with power armor in the different ways you can customize it. Not only just, practical mods, but aesthetic mods. Because I've been doing some guides on different paint jobs and where to find the magazines for them and shit, and I've found a ton.
Yeah.
I was expecting, I was expecting the 3 hot rodder paint jobs, but there are actually a lot more. Like, I'm not going to spoil anything, but there's a smaller settlement if you go to, they've got their own type of power armor, and it looks absolutely fucking killer.
Oh shit! I'll have to find that now.
Yes, I will.
I don't know where that is because I've been to like all the settlements so far.
Adam cats. What? But yeah, I mean, you can check out my YouTube channel, and there's a brief little guide for that. And then if you utilize the caps glitch, which isn't even really a caps glitch, but if you utilize that, you can buy their custom power armor and the paint job for free.
Nice.
Before Bethesda patches it, make sure you do that if you're interested. I'm trying to think of some other things I'd like to see changed. You guys have anything else? I really can't think of anything.
I really want them to fix the when you holster your weapons and they don't actually holster on your body, they just they're not on you anymore.
Oh
yeah,
I really want that fixed.
The famous video game
really bugs
cliche.
me. It really bugs me. I mean, Fallout 3 had it, and there's no reason Fallout 4 can't have it. I don't think it would affect the gameplay that much, like the performance of it. You kind of just putting it on your back or on your hip. It's okay if you play in first person, but if you like me and I like to run around in third, and then I pull out my weapon and I don't have it, it's like, okay, well that kind of breaks the immersion for me.
Yeah.
It just really bugs me.
Yeah, like have a holster in your back.
Yeah, I did enjoy that when you had when you had a certain weapon equipped, it would stay on your body.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Like I'm in power armor and I hide my minigun. It's like, where did that go? Did I just shove it on my ass? Like they didn't.
We're jail packing the
Whenever they were
weapons in
trying
this
to kill
game.
Kim Jong-un.
But another thing actually that I just thought of, you helped me remember. Please, if anybody from Bethesda is listening, or anybody listening right now, please share this with Bethesda. Please, for the love of God, make the fucking vault suits not skin tight, because I am sick of seeing the Wanderer's root. It just seems fucking... It doesn't look right. Like, the vault suits work well with the armor crafting, so it's obviously good to start out using that, and then whatever armor you can add on to it. But I look like such a fucking pussy with a skin-tight blue suit and then random fucking metal attached to me.
Yeah, no, I just kind of... I don't wear the armor like that for whenever. I'll just... Actually, for the most part, I just wear like a casual suit when I'm in the cities, and then I'll pack on my armor when I'm in like actual kind of like combat related areas. Does anybody else like have the option to get higher quality armor, but you're like, nah, this stuff looks better, so I'll just wear this?
Yeah, I mean that's
because I've got I'm wearing military fatigues, and my armor pieces, one of them slows down time when I'm below 20 health, and then I have a leg piece which gives me I basically don't die from full damage, and when I crouch and stand still, I'm completely invisible. It doesn't have very good damage resistance, but they're just cool.
Nice.
kind of thing, and I don't want to change them.
Yeah.
But there's way better armor, but I'm kind of just like, nah, this is better.
Yeah, like I had the option to upgrade to the polymer armor, but I was like, nah, fuck that. So I just went to the shadowed, like, sturdy combat armor, and it takes down the damage resistance just a little bit. But I'm fine because it's still around like 87.
Yeah.
So I'm good. I'm still surprised, like, I'll get fucked up the ass by some characters, but then I can take down a legendary Deathclaw in like 7 shots. I'm like, what the fuck? He even mutated. Now, what's going on here?
Yeah, I think the
Legendary Raiders give me more of a problem than Deathclaws at this point.
yeah, exactly. I've had more trouble with Raiders and super mutants. And then the
mutation
damn
thing, I
the
still
blood
haven't figured
bugs
that
too.
out.
Those are a fucking bitch.
Oh yeah, just because they have such a small hitbox and you're just trying to fire some rounds.
Mhm.
What works best is like I've ended up accumulating like 1,000 of the .38 rounds. So just pull that out with a quick eject drum with the pipe rifle.
Ah, there
You
you go.
can take those things down easier. Quick tips from the Moose Slayer. No, not the Moose Slayer, but the slaying a moose.
He doesn't slay mooses.
I am a moose that slays.
Yes.
All right. But yeah, just got to touch back on that whole like game of the year thing. It's a great game. We're not saying that. It's just, I don't know. Is it as good as it was hyped up to be?
Yeah.
No. It has its moments.
It does. It's a really fun game.
You know what? Here's what I
it is
think.
Really good.
There was an incredible amount of hype behind it, which is justifiable because it's a Fallout game. But I think if Bethesda would have if the announcement would have been further off from release, then it would have been terrible, really. Because I don't think it would have lived up to the hype that would have been built up.
Yeah, they did a great job with that.
I mean, it was what, 3.5 months? I think from announcement to release. And I think for me at least, it definitely lived up to the hype of what I thought it would be. And, surpassed it. And everything that changed seems nice to me, other than the new perks and special system. But even that, I mean, I like it, but I miss the old style too.
I think there are a few things that should still be better explained. Like, since last week, I have gotten my head around some of the perks better. But, like, I'm level 32, and I'm still confused which perks will let me do better lockpicking. like, I recently got to be able to do advanced lockpicks, and I was like, oh, that's great. But, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and say that I do think it is Game of the Year material, but the reason I'm just kind of like, is I wish there were some stronger competitors, because it basically wins by default, which is what kind of disappoints me. Like, it's a great game, but it doesn't have... Yeah. And that's what we were saying earlier about Witcher 3 and Black Ops. It's like, yay, you win Game of the Year because, like, there's nothing going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a brilliant game.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. But it's just those small things that can be fixed. It's not like it can't be fixed and all
I'm waiting
it's
for
tragic.
mods so much.
Yeah, well, there's some mods you can't get.
I know, but most of those are like, hey, I have a Neil deGrasse Tyson save file. Play him.
Yeah.
Have they put out any nude mods yet? Because I know that had to have been one of the first ones to come out.
Actually, no. Not yet, as far as I can see. There's like 900 mods out there already, so maybe. But I remember, like, the first mod to come out was like, was a nude mod for New Vegas. That was funny.
Nothing like some low-res nipples.
Like, I wasn't even playing New Vegas at that point in time, and it was in the news and shit, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never understood. See, here's the one thing. And I don't know how you guys feel about this, but I kept getting questions when I was doing my Q&A, which to anybody listening, I'm still doing those. I just haven't had the time to do a new one. But for the first 2 episodes, people kept wanting to know if I would fuck Piper.
Oh.
I've never once played any game. I don't give a shit what it is. But I've never once played a game and seen like a female NPC. And I am a heterosexual male, but I've never seen a female NPC character in a video game and been like, oh man, I want to split her in two. I don't get the appeal of that. I mean, if you want to see nudity, fuck taking the time to install a mod, make sure it's installed properly and playing the game. Go on a fucking porn site. There's free porn. Why would you... It doesn't... Even the nude mods seem to take away from the game.
So yeah, there's the thing. I just posted a link in the chat for...
Sorry about my wild porn nudity tangent there.
Oh, shit. There is one thing that I do think should be changed. Just going back to the things that I'd like to see in a patch. The power armor system. I still haven't figured that out. Like, do I have to have all the attachments in my inventory? Because it seems like if it's in the workshop inventory, that should be good enough. Because, like, if I'm fixing something in real life, I'll have it set off to the side, basically, like, in the workshop inventory. Not like I won't have it strapped to my ass, and I'm like, oh, let's put this on you. No. That's one thing that I like to see, so we can move things between each other more easily.
Yeah.
Oh, and like when I'm upgrading to different versions, like I've got the T45 A, B, C, D, and E armor mod so far. It seems like I should be able to, like it almost feels like I should be creating a new helmet every single time I do that. Not just like upgrading it slightly, because I've still got the mods for the T45A stuff. So what am I going to do? Like rip off the stuff that I've put on there?
Yeah.
It seems kind of weird. So it's basically like, it seems like I'm making an entirely new armor mod. And like an entirely new helmet. And I can't put that on like a T60 thing.
That reminded me of another fucking fix that I'd like to see. Is where the fuck did all the realistic guns go? You know what I mean? We used to have the assault rifle and the Chinese assault rifle, which were basically AK-47s. Now the assault rifle don't look like fucking anything. And it's supposedly a great gun, but I refuse to even fuck with it now.
I like it, but I agree. They're we've got like the hunting rifle. It's basically like the standard Remington 700.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have anything. Okay, I'm gonna check, make sure that I'm saying that right.
Yeah, I mean, I use the hunting rifle, the 10mm, and a 44 caliber.
Yep.
Revolver.
I was right. Looks like the generic Remington 700.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really wish there were more realistic guns. Because there's an incredible amount of different guns you can create with the mods. But at the same time, if you look at the base of it all, there aren't that many guns in the game.
Yeah. No. I'm hoping that somebody makes a mod where like how you change your receiver to be like the standard receiver versus like the hardened, calibrated auto receiver. There's literally no visual difference. Yeah. For just that specific mod, like every other mod that they have changes how it looks in some meaningful way besides like differences between scopes. Like you'll have like the medium scope versus long scope and they look the same. That doesn't bother me too much. It is weird when you have a short scope that looks like the exact same thing as a long scope. That should be different, but the medium scope and the long scope, nah, that's fine with me. So I imagine one of these days someone's going to come out with a mod that makes something look different between those, and I am kind of excited to see mods where there are a lot of different attachment choices. Like, holy shit, that's going to be awesome if mod creators take the time to make it integrate with their with the built-in interface that we've got going on where you can change all your weapons and craft something. Mm-hmm. That'll be cool to see what people come up with.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, speaking with the scopes, there's it's I don't know if it's just me, but I don't like the fact that when I aim in, it goes black for a few seconds. I get really, because they could move at any moment, the enemies, like while it's gone dark, and then you come out in it and then they're gone. It's like, why can't I just, or like I just want to use my scope and just be there.
Yeah, I had that problem.
Oh, I see.
Anytime I was taking on raider
Yeah,
camps
it's
or
really-
super mutant
it's-
camps.
I find it quite kind of hurts my head actually, because it goes black and it's like, no, I just want to aim in. But then again, I'm used to games like Insurgency where it's like, like it's a realistic scope.
Yeah. One thing
Yeah,
that I don't get though is there are people who are like, oh, the gunplay is shit. I don't understand that. Like I can see what you're talking about. That's like an actual like complaint, but some people are just talking about like the generic gunplay and saying it's bad. And I think the gunplay's, I mean, aside from
it's
that I was
brilliant.
aware of, it's good.
I mean, yeah, like would they want to go back to the clunky ones from the previous games?
I'm not gonna
Hell
lie, I
no.
didn't even honestly see a problem with New Vegas when I played that with the gunplay for that one.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I mean,
But then
Yeah, I
again,
could overlook it.
I'd-
like
'cause it was
I've
such a
said
good
it
game,
before,
but-
New Vegas is that weird thing where, up until the announcement of Fallout 4, I was certain that the community kind of just didn't like New Vegas. But then, since Fallout 4 was announced, everybody was talking about, oh, well, I'm going to go back and play New Vegas. Well, what the fuck? Like, 2 years ago, you were bitching about how it's a lesser game and shit like this, and now everybody has the opinion that it's better than Fallout 3.
New Vegas is completely canon,
Oh.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
Right?
Like, I'll be honest with you, it's still my favorite. Even over 4, New Vegas is still my favorite, and it always has been. It was kind of, like, I've put thousands of hours into that game. It's just incredible, and it, like, I played it for so long, it's, like, everyone has that game that sticks
Yeah.
with them. Yeah, New Vegas is that game for me, and it 4's brilliant, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, New Vegas just has that special place with me, and it always will. 4's very much improved, but I still love New Vegas.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be the same way if Obsidian does release another Fallout game, which they probably will.
I so
really
want them to
fucking
release
hope.
one.
But it's going to be the same deal where they're basically handed the game, and then they make their own improvements on it, create their own game out of it. And that's the way I looked at New
I
Vegas.
really hope
it
they
was
do.
basically, it took the backbones of Fallout 3 and then made a whole new game and much better.
Yeah.
If there are any mod creators listening right now, one thing I really want to see in this game right now is when you're looking through items and you have like, let's just say Wonder Glue for this example right now. I want to see like an extra dialogue button that pops up to the side. So like if you're scrolling through items, like it has the components that you can make with this. I think that'd be great. Because like currently you see
Oh, yeah,
like
that would be
stuffed teddy bear. What the fuck is in this stuffed teddy bear? Did like somebody put some screws up its ass or something, or is it just cloth?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to see that, just so I don't have to memorize every single item and what it contains. That'd be great.
And also, can someone make a mod that disables console commands, because I can't help myself a lot of the time.
Oh shit.
Like,
Gotta
if
stay
something's-
away from that
If something's
tilde.
way too difficult, I will activate God mode, and I don't want to.
Yeah.
So please, someone make a mod to actually get rid of it, or at least turn it off, because it's so tempting, just to hit God mode and just walk through local enemies.
Yeah.
It's like,
I've
and I don't want to.
I've been fucking myself
It ruins
over
it
with
for me.
commands a little bit. But for the most part, it's either I get stuck in somewhere and I turn on no-clip, or I'm in an area where there's just, I've killed everything else and I've just loaded myself up so I'm 40 pounds over the carry weight, and I'm like, fuck this. I'm not gonna like waddle my ass over 400 miles walking like a fucking snail. No, I'll turn on God mode and fast travel.
Yeah, that's something I do a lot too.
But sometimes I do kind of... I'll turn on God mode like if I have a shitty save where it's like, you've got a mini nuke coming right for you and it's going to detonate in half a second after you spawn right in. It's like, no, fuck that. I didn't mean to quick save.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll turn on God mode, save right after that, and then keep playing, turn off God mode like nothing happened.
See, I
just
really
because it
wish...
is a shitty save and I don't have anything except for like 5 hours ago.
Yeah, I really wish I had God mode
Yeah.
available to me, but unfortunately I'm on console because I believe it was yesterday. I was up on the Pridwin or Pridewin or fucking I don't know.
Did you fall off?
No, if you know, there are cables connecting it to the one tower at the airport.
Oh no, I didn't know.
So I was like, "Oh fuck, secrets!" And so I was like, "Well, I'll jump off this motherfucker." Land on the cable and waltz right down to the top of the tower, and I bet there's some secret fucking weapon. And it had decided that it was going to quick save mid-jump. So I was stuck in an infinite loop.
Oh,
Like, I literally didn't even have enough time to hit pause to load a new game. It was stuck in an infinite loop there of me just dropping to my death.
So the cable didn't have any collision
Nope,
mesh?
nothing at all. So don't even try that. There might be something at the top of the tower, but taking that cable is not the way to get there.
Nice.
yeah.
I approve.
And also the vertebrates. I don't know if it's just my game, but when they land, I can walk straight through them.
Yeah. They don't have
It's
collision
really
mesh.
dumb. Yeah, it's really...
Yeah, and
really
I
dumb.
would appreciate
They need,
fucking
like-
less of them, because I don't know about you guys, but they've been really fucking intrusive into my gameplay. Like, I'm trying to do something
Yeah,
on my
like-
own, and then I've got these fucking cunts from the Brotherhood just
Somewhat-
wiping
somewhat,
out an
but
entire fucking town.
What I like...
Yeah, like I can't sneak into an area without them they just appear. Like I was doing one where I had to kill someone on a quest, and
The
I was
Courser?
going all fine. I was
Wait,
Well, I mean, it's not really a
Not everyone's
spoiler. I'm
got
not
that
saying
far.
what it is. I'm just saying the name of it. But if that's what you're talking about, that's exactly why I'm not playing Fallout 4 right now, because I gotta find a fix for it.
yeah, it's really they just, and then all the enemies will just start to. I shoot at them,
Mhm.
and then it's like, oh well, there goes
Yeah.
my sneaking.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're already
Personally,
alerted.
I take advantage of the Brotherhood of Steel for that. Like, they'll come in and, like, if I'm sneaking up on a raider camp, maybe the Brotherhood of Steel are just kind of chilling over there and, fighting some nearby super mutants or something. And the raiders like, oh yeah, let's take down the Brotherhood of Steel. And I'll just sneak up on them with my hunting rifle, because that's what I do. I'm like 100% a sniper, and I'll shoot at them, and it's just awesome.
Yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to take that route.
Yeah. The Brotherhood provide a nice distraction. I'm still trying to get a suppressor for my rifle, though. Fuck that it takes off your range, though. I'm glad that it doesn't take down damage, though. By fuck that, I don't mean like, oh, they shouldn't have done that. No, it's perfectly awesome. It's just like, I'm gonna fucking work through it. Get done.
Well, before we outdo ourselves with the Fallout 4 discussion, we've got a special segment that we're going to unveil here for any of you viewers that have stuck around so far. Thank you, first of all. But this week, we decided we were
Cheers.
going to start doing Would You Rather questions submitted by viewers and fans of the podcast.
I saw some of these. I'm afraid now.
So, I'm finally going to take a look at these, and we will get started. Are you guys ready?
I'm pumped.
All right.
I haven't
So,
seen the questions.
Big thank
so-
you to Bacon Relish, who submitted all of our Would You Rathers for this week.
I was wondering. I was like, yep. Yeah, it's fucking bacon.
So let's get started. Let me see.
Whenever I see bacon relish's name, like half the time I think of like that one updated comic strip of Calvin and Hobbes where Calvin's kid's named Bacon.
That's a really obscure reference. But thumbs up if any of you got that.
Oh yeah.
But all right, let's kick it off with this one. Would you rather burn to death or freeze to death?
Mitch, you're taking that one first. As a man
Well,
from Australia, you're already burning to death, right?
yeah, it's bloody hot right now. I will freeze to death, please. That's great. Freeze to death. Done. Done. I am not burning at all. No.
Personally, it depends. Am I falling into a vat of like liquid nitrogen, or am I going into fucking like a volcano? I don't know. Or am I just like out there in Antarctica, like freezing to death in a matter of like 3 to 4 minutes, or like burning to death on a pile of
Yeah, see,
fire?
that's my fear. Like, if I would have to freeze to death by falling into a river that's freezing. Because that is my number one biggest fucking fear, is drowning.
I've heard that you don't actually you don't die to death because of the fire. No. You don't actually die because of the fire. You die because of asphyxiation from the gases given off by the fire. So that's interesting. But I think I'd probably take the freezing to death because I don't know. You don't feel some things when you're burning to death, but I think excessive cooling is a more pleasant sensation than excessive heat.
Yeah,
It's a
the
weird way
crisping
of wording
of your
it, but,
skin.
Yeah. Although once you get to 4th degree burns, you don't actually feel the area that you're getting burned at. You just feel everything else around it in intense pain.
So that's a good one to think about. I mean, I think I would.
Thanks, Bacon.
Fuck.
You
I guess I'll take burn to
Cheers.
death, really. Because in that way,
Crispy
like you
bacon.
said, once you get to a 4th degree burn, you don't actually feel it. So I'm hoping the burn would be on 100% of my body.
Nah, it doesn't work like that.
All right.
But no, the reason you don't feel it is because it's already burned away all the nerve endings. But believe me, there's going to be a lot of nerve endings on the outside of the burn. That
Oh, you know what I just thought of? How bad that would hurt on the nuts. Either one.
Mad Mike section of the podcast where every single week you talk about
that's
nuts.
going to be the new thing. I'm just going to insert nuts into the podcast
Yeah.
somewhere.
Pecans,
Hashtag nut podcast.
cashews.
All right. Would you rather be forced to read the Bible all the way through in one sitting while being fed through a straw, or never be able to read a book again? And I will say, fuck that. I'll give up reading. I read enough of the Bible, and I'm not interested in reading the whole thing through in one sitting.
What am I getting fed through the straw? If it's cupcakes, yeah, sure, I'll take it.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, well, hey.
Yeah.
Could be Oreo
It depends
shakes.
on we'll say this, it depends on the food.
Soylent Green is
But without that
people.
variable there, I'll still take not being able to read.
I don't know. I read too many like military biographies. They're my bread and butter. I don't think I could like not go the rest of my life without reading one of those. It's weird. What about you, Mitch?
Well, I'm a journalist, so if I didn't read, I don't have a job, so I'll read the Bible. I'll have no job, so I'll read it. Yeah. I'm not religious in any way, but it couldn't hurt. So yeah, I'll read it.
Alright, would you rather outlive the human race by 1 year or die in 15 years?
I read this one. Yeah. What if the human race ends?
That's
in
pretty
14 years?
fucking easy, though. I mean, well, yeah, there is that. But I think, speaking as a Fallout fan, I would fucking love to outlive the human race by a year. I would go on so many scavenging trips. I'd set up my own settlements.
Ask me this question in 60 years.
Yeah.
But I'd probably take the latter option as well. Live the human race by 1 year, because that means, actually, I don't know, because it depends. The human race could either go on for another 100 years and then get wiped out by some ginormous global disaster, go on for like another 100,000 years. We've got like 3.5 billion years till our sun fucking goes out. So I don't know, because I don't really want to live that long, but I don't want to live for only another 15 years. Like, I think Bacon's trying to scare us with the no other human contact for another year.
Yeah, right. You could jerk off and never have to worry about anybody coming in on you. Are you kidding me? That's the best. Unlimited wanks.
Oh, God.
What are you... And now my wife is just staring at me. See, this is why I don't invite you in the room for the podcast, Rachel. But yeah, I'll stick by my words. Fuck yeah. I'll be jerking off in the middle of a Walmart surrounded by every gun that I could find and a shit ton of cans of fucking... I'll be eating cold ravioli and jerking off 24/7.
That reminds me of Cyanide and Happiness sketch. Oh shit, I'll have to look that.
What about you, Mitch?
So you guys can...
Do you like jerking off, or do you want to die in 15 years?
Well, I don't want to live for too long because, like, we don't know how long it's going to take. But I don't want to die in 15 years either. So, I think I'll outlive the human race by 1 year. Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else...
It's kind of an easy question.
You could always become, like, a soldier of fortune or something and just be like, yeah, I'm 200 years old, but I look like a 20-year-old. Fuck all of you. I'm going to be like the best soldier in history.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you literally couldn't die. So you could... oh, shit, that would be awesome. Because you could do fucking anything. You could paraglide in your parachute without a parachute, and you wouldn't die.
Yeah? Oh, but you know what?
You wouldn't burn to death.
You know what? What if you couldn't get fucking hard by the time human race dies off? Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit.
I just...
Oh, shit.
I don't know. Mike's got a deal breaker here.
Just be sitting there like
answer.
I'm fucking making a snake with Play-Doh again.
Oh my God.
Hey, listen, little insider tip. It doesn't have to be hard. You just gotta pull quick. But, that's... Wow.
This is the moment where everybody who's, like, made it to this point is like, no, fuck this.
And I just lost 100 subscribers.
It all goes downhill from here.
In 20 years, when you've got like 1 million subscribers, they'll like come to this podcast and people will be like, look at what he did. Then like John will look and about, oh my gosh, we found something on Mad Mike's channel.
Oh man, you know what? We should probably move on from that because I think I could tie that into jerking off 1,000 more ways. So
what's the next question?
Would you rather have 10 rats burrow into your skin? What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with bacon relish? Alright, would you rather have 10 rats burrow into your skin until you die, or have the lower half of your body torn off and be left to bleed out? Now, part of the lower half of my body, it would be my dick. And I don't want that torn off, so fuck it, I'll take the rats.
What if the rats are burrowing into your dick?
Fuck yeah, you know how big my dick would become if I had 10 rats burrowing in it?
Oh gosh, I feel like I should just like sit down in my earbuds and wait till this question's over.
Huge monster rat.
I actually can't answer this question. I can't answer this question. They're both terrible.
I'm sorry, Bacon. I'm gonna have to abstain from your question.
I'll take both at the same time. because either way, I get, it's the same. So man, both. There we go. Done.
Yeah, just like you get your body ripped in half and the rats go into your lower half.
Yeah, and then I'm okay-ish. I mean, half my body's gone, but it's better than having your whole body eaten by rats. Just have half.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
So,
I
yeah.
can't deal with the thought
Half
of losing my dick. I'm stuck on that one.
I think I'm gonna have to abstain from that question because I don't like either of those answers. It's like when we're about to die, someone's gonna come up with this checklist and say, "All right, you said you preferred the rats. Let's give it to him."
All right, so let's do another one. Would you rather be forgotten when you die or go down in history as evil?
Oh yeah, I remember this one. I read that one too. Damn it, Bacon.
Well, I'd go evil all the way. Done.
How evil are we
At least I'm
talking? Are we
remembered for
talking
something.
Kanye West evil or are we talking Hitler evil?
Yeah.
My first thought as soon as you said Kanye West evil, I'm like, well, there's nothing worse than that. that settles it for me. I don't want to be remembered like Kanye West. Although I will say I enjoy most of his music, but he is.
Oh shit.
You want to be remembered the Kanye best for your Kanye West?
Yeah. If I could be remembered like Kanye West from his graduation era, then I'm fine with that. But if you go into the whole fucking and marrying Kim Kardashian, then count me out.
And then, like, at the end of your life, there's this award ceremony where Kanye West is receiving an award for being, like, the best at being Kanye West. And then Beyonce pops on stage and she's like, I hate to say, but I think Mad Mike did it better.
Oh, no, you know what? I would like that. I'd be into it for that. But, no, I mean, I think basically I would, I think I'd rather be forgotten when I die. Just looking at it from, like, a parental aspect, because then at least I'm not evil, and then my son could carry on the name.
Yeah.
All right. Would you rather be a billionaire, but all of your deepest, darkest secrets are put on popular social media, or never be able to lie?
I don't know. My deepest, darkest secret right now is whether or not I actually am a moose. So this is gonna be a tough one.
I'll never be able to lie or be. What the fuck? Yeah, I'd be a billionaire. What? Get the fuck out! That's not even. Yeah,
Your secret would be like that you don't actually like your nuts. You just talk about them too much.
Secretly, my dick was torn off 10 years ago, and I'm still dealing with.
Secretly, you have a micropenis.
Just a little acorn. But no, yeah, I would go for being a billionaire. What the fuck?
Shit.
It goes from being torn in half to being a billionaire, but no secrets.
Okay. Well, see, here's the thing too. You gotta think of is the way this is worded. Is it your deepest, darkest secrets up until the point of becoming a billionaire, or your secrets for the rest of your life?
Yeah, because either way, you're basically never allowed to lie.
Because once I become a billionaire, I can guarantee I'm gonna do some sketchy shit. But no, I'd still go with.
Buy an island in the Pacific and put only giraffes on it.
Oh man, I fucking hate giraffes.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Oh fuck! You just won the internet with that one.
I lost my shit.
Oh shit!
That was brilliant. Jurassic Park.
Holy shit! All right, so what do you guys think? Would you rather be a billionaire or Never be able to
Yeah.
lie.
Yeah, I'd rather be a
Yeah.
billionaire.
And then we'll
Yeah, I'll
just be
take the money.
balling for the rest of our lives. The quality of the Mad podcast will be so much better.
We'll buy Jimmy Fallon to introduce
Yeah,
us.
there we go. All right, so let's see. Oh, this is one I definitely wanted to do. Would you rather be forced to kill everyone you've ever met or kill everyone you'll ever meet? I'll let you guys take.
Well, this is the point where, like, you sign up for the military and you just do dead drops to receive your instructions and just go to all, like, sketchy, evil people and kill them. That's, like, the rest of your life. If I could set it up to do that, then I do that. Everyone you ever will meet. It'd just be, like, Agent 47 or some shit.
Yeah, I would have to go with killing everyone I'll ever meet because if I was forced to kill everyone I've already met, that would include my wife and son. And fuck that. So, yeah, I would just kill everyone I ever meet, and then if there's, like, somebody important, like grandchildren or whatever down the line, I would just not meet them. Simple as that.
Yeah.
What about you, Mitch?
It's kind of a hard question because I've met some pretty shit people.
See, that's...
in the
there's
past.
a lot of people I don't...
Some really, really shit people. And I know that there's probably heaps better people down the line. But I have good friends now that I've met in the past. So it's actually a really hard question. Because I could meet better people. But I've already met some great people. It's like... I don't know.
Just go to a party of people you know, and someone's like, "Hey, I brought my friend Kathy." Oh shit!
Shit!
Why'd you do this?
I don't want to meet her.
Now I've got to change my name
Yeah.
and go to a different country.
What the... Oh, man.
Time to be Vladimir.
Alright.
Yeah, I actually don't know. That's a really, really hard question. But I guess since the people I already know now are pretty good, I might want to speak with them soon still. So I'll probably have to go everyone that I'm going to meet. Yeah, that's probably...
Well, yeah, see, that was the other thing
idea.
I thought about is, like, if I'm killing everybody I'll ever meet from here on out, it's not like I'd get to know them well enough to even give a shit.
Yeah.
So...
I'm gonna go with that one literally just because I say that I would do that like Agent 47 shit. Be like to the government, I'm
You're
cursed.
the new big boss.
I look at them and they die. Point me in the direction of like the leader of ISIS.
Yeah.
Alright.
I become that like one lady on Facebook who was like, I will destroy
Oh, yeah,
ISIS.
Linda.
Linda.
Did you see
Linda the hero.
she actually posted something, believe...
She was
Yeah,
like,
a
I will
couple
not
days
destroy
later.
ISIS. I will leave that to the professionals. And he got like 300 retweets and favorites, and it was like, oh, jeez. She gained a lot of followers from that. But did you see the compilations on like Reddit where everybody was photoshopping her face onto like A10s and fucking like Navy SEALs? They're like, Linda hard at work.
Just another day in the life of Linda.
I don't think I've seen what you guys are talking about.
No. All right.
I've
I'm
never
fucking
seen it.
Googling this shit right now for you, Mitch.
Is she just an
not
activist?
really.
No,
Some,
she's
like-
just like this rural like lady from Alabama. She's like, I will destroy ISIS.
And then it blew up in her face.
Good.
I swear, if I just search Linda. Wait, no, I have to probably do like Linda ISIS.
Well, here, while you look that up,
I'm sorry, FBI. This is my search history.
while you look that up, we'll get started on the next one here, and probably the last one for tonight. So let's see.
Yeah.
I think there's only two that we haven't done. Ba, 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 ba.
Oh.
Okay. Would you rather die in your sleep painlessly, or not die, but have a very painful disease, like leukemia or Ebola?
This is one of those things where I need more
Yeah,
information.
when the fuck am I gonna die?
Like, do I die in my sleep painlessly in like 40 fucking years, or is this the night death comes for you?
Yeah, I think
I don't know.
I think in hoping that it's dying down the line in like 40, 50 years, I would have to take dying in my sleep painlessly.
Yeah, but judging by its
Yeah,
worded, I
same.
do think it is probably.
Well, I
tonight.
mean, you know what? Fuck it. I would rather die tonight painlessly than never have leukemia, so I think even then I'd still go with that.
Yeah.
Hint, hint, never sleep again.
Yep. Well, I've got Fallout 4, so that shouldn't be too hard.
Do the Russian sleep experiment
Oh.
on yourself. Why did I read that again? I read that today because someone changed it, and then someone changed like the ending to John Cena.
Oh,
like,
you talking about the
we are secretly
creepypasta.
you, but we are John Cena.
You mean the creepypasta?
Yeah.
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 I thought you were talking about like a real Russian sleep experiment. 'Cause there are a lot of, well, if you,
kind of fucked up.
there are
Russia's
a lot
kinda
of
fucked
fucked up psychological experiments. Like I studied psychology for a little bit, and really any psychological experiment is fucked up in some degree.
The best one though is the one with the lady and the dolphin, where they put the dolphin in like a foot of water and try to raise it so they could like speak English because they're like dolphins are fucking smart.
I
We
read
do
something
this."
about that early on.
I think you would appreciate this story because, like, in order to have the dolphin cooperate, the lady had to give him a bunch of hand jobs.
Oh my
So
God.
in the end, the dolphin just ended up attacking her if she didn't give him. And they're like, "This isn't going anywhere. We're gonna cancel the project."
Oh man.
U.S. military budget hard at work.
Oh, there's been a lot of weird shit that they've blown money on. But anyway, I think we'll go ahead and end the podcast here. Thank you to Muska and Mitch. And thank you again to Bacon Relish for submitting this evening's Would You Rathers. If you guys would like to submit Would You Rathers or another segment for us to pop into another podcast, go ahead and do so either on sugarbomb.com or right down there in the comics section. What?
Comic section.
Holy
Comic
fuck.
section.
I just
I'm
had
gonna
a
read
stroke.
Superman down there.
Jesus Christ.
Someone out there in the world's getting
Oh,
triggered.
man. Yeah. But no, if you'd like to submit an idea or a would you rather question for us to bring up, go ahead and do so in the comments section or on sugarbomb.com, like I said. And remember,
Yeah.
Jesus, I can't fucking talk. Fuck it, you guys do this.
What
The
am I saying?
subscribe shit and thank them.
Yeah, follow us all on Twitter because we're awesome and sexy
Yeah.
faces. I've got like the best moose snout ever. My antlers are like, clean to perfection and shit.
Oh, you know what? There we go.
Glistening,
We've come fucking
glistening
full
nose.
circle. I can tell you guys what I've been up to this week. If anybody's ever been on Twitter and desperate for fucking followers like myself, you've probably come across follow chains, which are basically somebody will type up, retweet this, and then follow everybody that retweets it. I did so, and I didn't... Shut up. And I didn't realize who the... Shut up. I didn't realize who the fuck started it. It was apparently some pop singer or something like that. And I wound up with 2,000. I followed 2 fucking
Holy shit.
thousand Justin Bieber fans and One Direction fans.
Oh no!
And And so literally for 3 days straight, I was
God.
unfollowing everybody I could. So now I'm back to just the regular people. Fuck it, I'll let my Twitter grow naturally.
Oh, shit, man. That's a stroke of bad luck if I ever found one. More so for the Justin Bieber fans. One Direction.
Yeah, they were probably all
bad.
like, who's this fucker posting game videos? We want to talk about Justin Bieber and One Direction and
It's my life.
We're
Just
trying to
just
fucking
please,
jerk
just
off
get
on
over
pictures of Justin Bieber, not
it.
try listen to
Oh,
fucking
jeez.
mad
Oh
podcasts.
God.
But
I can't comment because everything that I would say to that would just
yeah, I mean, I love Justin Bieber. He's a great musician, and if you're a fan of him, please feel free to follow me. But please don't fucking slide into my DMs because that was the worst fucking part of it. I literally got
Oh no.
I haven't even been able to fucking go through the messages I've gotten on Twitter. People asking me, "Oh, did you buy tickets to the next tour?" Oh, fuck it.
You fucking serious?
I'd rather shit in my hands and clap than go to a fucking Justin Bieber concert.
Oh shit.
But yeah, so there we go. That's what I've been up to this week.
Oh my God.
So again, thank you all for tuning in today, or tonight, or this morning, or whenever the fuck you're listening to this.
In 2060, when you watch this podcast.
Also, please remember to subscribe to Mad Mike, to Muska, and to They Took Mitch. And again, Mitch, I'm sorry I forgot all about that.
That's right, man. No sweat.
Alright, guys. You all have a great one, and we'll see you on the next podcast.